Congratulations, 2018. We did it, guys. That's awesome. I got to know, I just want to say it was an honor. You guys are the most intelligent group of people I've ever been around, so thank you. So, many people ask what we do with physics and what kind of jobs are there in physics. Well, many people don't realize that physics is the foundational construct of all the sciences that we commonly see in the work industry. Medicine is derived from chemistry, and chemistry and biology are interrelated and deviation out of physics. As a physicist, you learn to construct simplistic models by using analogous interpretations that allow for basic conceptual understanding of anything. Physicists view things from a very fundamental basis, which allows them to act as a unifier of various specializations. This is useful in interdisciplinary fields where, for example, a physicist can act as a proper channel between the engineers, the chemists, and the computer scientists. As a physicist, you are useful in many fields because you have the ability to break down and compartmentalize subjects that are unfamiliar. Although its laws remain the same, I think that physics is special and unique for each person who studies it. There are so many aspects of physics that I believe each scientist falls in love with an individual piece. It's so beautiful because I have been surrounded by brilliant doctors of physics, and I have found that true intelligence is knowing that learning never ceases, that you can always find the answer even when you have yet to discover the question. When I wake up in the morning, I'm driven by the curiosity of how it is that we exist. What are we composed of, and how does it all happen? When I first began to investigate these ideas, I was perplexed as to know that nobody around me was in search of these answers on a daily basis. I believe that's what makes my personal journey so gratifying. Physics to some is studying and experimenting, collecting data, performing calculations, doing math. But beyond the beauty of the mathematical elegance that describes the phenomena that we can verify, mostly in the lab, physics is so much more than that. For me, physics is questioning the fundamental principles and rewriting the program in your own code. It's learning how to question accepted ideas and how to integrate new understanding to allow for a paradigm shift if necessary. Physics is the understanding that the eyes are merely particle detectors, and that each person who sees you will have a piece of you forever, because after all, according to the conservation of energy, matter is neither created nor destroyed. Physics is learning how to learn and learning how to ask why. Physics is investigating microscopic particles and macroscopically exploring the sky. Physics is learning where it began and where it's going to go. Physics describes why it's rainy or why there's going to be snow. Physics is making an attempt even though you have no idea where to start. Physics is building it up from the ground so that you can tear it all apart. Physics is about boundary conditions and seeing how far you can go. Physics is understanding why things are solid and why other things like liquid flow. Physics is persisting on even when you feel so lost. Physics is questioning the source and finding order in the seemingly chaos. We've stumbled and looked at Bohr's models, and we've seen Newton's laws, and we've stumbled over Maxwell's equations, and we've been buried in calculus, and linear algebra, and differential equations, and complex analysis, and Fermi-Dirac statistics, and after taking classical mechanics, despite what they say, we actually realize that rocket science isn't that hard. Spherical decimal functions, Gauss polynomials, Norman functions, Legendre polynomials, Einstein's theory of relativity. We did it! Alright, despite the moments of doubt, confusion, and frustration, we did it. So congratulations, class of 2018. We did it. Thank you.